Hey, how's everybody doing out there? This is Steve Mans from the South Hills JCC Greater Pittsburgh, and we're going to go over today. I'm going to explain PWR moves, and I'm going to do all the PWR moves sitting. This will be the first of a 5-part series, and we'll go through all the power moves in the standing position, sitting position, all fours, on your belly, and on your back. So PWR stands for Parkinson's Wellness and Recovery. So there's basically 4 different moves. There's power up, power rock, power twist, and power step. So those things address posture, weight shifting, axle mobility, and your transitions. The symptoms that we're trying to work on in the Parkinson's class is rigidity. When you're extra stiff, we're trying to loosen up. Bradykinesia, which is the slowing down of our body as the disease progresses or even as we age. Incoordination, so we're trying to increase coordination because we become increasingly incoordinated. And automaticity. Automaticity is all those things and all those movements that you do that are automatic, like walking. So as Parkinson's progress, sometimes you have to think about walking, sometimes you have to think about how to drive, and those kind of things. So all those automatic movements we're going to work on as well, and that's what the exercises are designed for. So there's 4 different boosts, so I will cue you to do either 1, 2, 3, or 4 of these boosts when we do these power moves. The first boost is with your eyes, so looking at a particular object, whether it's your hand or your feet. Your breath, I might cue you on your breath. I might cue you on your hands, which is most of the cues that I use to really stretch out those fingers. And your voice, because as Parkinson's proceeds, our voice tends to diminish, and as we age, we still want to be heard, so we're going to work on our voice as well. So we're going to do all the moves first in a sitting position. So I want you to get a nice wide base with your legs. Put your hands on your knees. And the cue for this is your voice. We're going to do 10 of each of these moves. And then we're going to move on to the next move. Okay? So with the first one, you're going to bend over at the waist. You're going to straighten up. And you're going to put your arms back as far as you can and pinch your shoulder blades in the back, and you're going to yell power up, and you're going to really open up those fingers each time. All right, ready? And power up, power up, power up, power up, power up, power up, power up. Power up, really get those shoulder blades back, get those shoulders back each time, open up those fingers, open up those arms as well. 2 more repeats, and 1 more, power up. Excellent. The second move is the weight shifting move, which is power rock. So think about shifting on your sitting bones, okay? So for power rock, we're going to lean off to the side. We're going to look up at our hands, so that'll be our boost, and open up our fingers as we get to the top. Okay, we're going to do 5 of those on each side. All right, so shift on your sitting bone, lift one sitting bone up and reach up to the sky. Come back to center, elbow to the other side, and reach it up. And switch. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really shift that body weight off to the side. 8. As you get more inclined, you can really get that leg off to the side as well. Let's do 1 more on each side, and done. Awesome. Power twist is next. So power twist will work on our axle mobility. So we want our back to be strong. We also want to work those muscles around our spine, so we have a limber spine, so we can do more things. So you're going to open all the way up. This is like, you can get a nice wide base. You're going to give somebody a giant hug. And you're going to rotate around, and you're going to clap your hands to the one side. You're going to open all the way up again and rotate the other way. And open up. Okay, get a nice wide base so you don't tip over. Open up those fingers. Use your eyes to follow where your hands are going and clapping on each side. So ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, power step is last. So power step, we're working on our transitions. So think about like getting out of a booth. Think about getting out of a car where you really have to lift your leg up and to move it. As some of you know that take class, I always say do these motions really big, so when you have to make the smaller motions in life that your hips are open enough in order to get that leg over and to move where you need to move. All right, we're going to do 3 cycles of this. So we're going to shift off to one side, come back to center, and then shift off to the other side. All right, so I want the boosts are going to be using your eyes to see where your feet land. And you can use your voice also to count on this one. Okay, so if we play our cards right, we're going to count to 12. So 1 and 2. You should be facing this side and back to center. 3 and 4. Off to the other side. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. 9 and 10. 11 and 12. I miscalculated. 13 and 14, 15, and 16. So that is the PWR moves, all in a sitting position. And stay tuned for standing position will be up next.